iHeartRadio Broadway, driven by Mercedes-Benz. The best or nothing.
Got a pot and a pan and no idea what to do. Hey Siri, how do I make a delicious, nutritious meal?
Are you looking for a delicious, nutritious meal that's easy to make?
Yes, lay it on me.
Well, today I'm going to show you how to make chicken fricassee with roasted summer vegetables. Another super simple recipe from the Easy Peasy Kitchen. Easy peasy, this recipe is tried and true. Easy peasy, the monkeys can do it, so can you.
Perfect.
Not only does our show broaden the definition of family to include divorce, but to include everything in a 2020 world and say you can redefine family to include everyone. And that's why this story is worth re-exploring in 2020, because it really does tap into something profoundly important.
It's a play with music, and Bob Dylan's music is like the soundtrack to the play. So it's like when you watch a movie and you hear music, the music is a soundtrack. It helps with the emotion of the scene. It doesn't tell the story, but it helps with the emotion of it. And I think it's very different from anything that's out there right now, which makes it wonderful.
Well, I think there's an inherent poetry in his music. I mean, it's like you can spend decades listening to the same song over and over and over again and get something different out of it every time.
Yeah.
And so it's just super rich.
Joining this company has been a blast. You never know when you're doing anything with a specific company. It's like a precious thing. I think of it as a precious thing. You're in your little sandbox with all your friends, and you know the new kids come into the sandbox, and you have to be like, are they going to throw sand in my face, or are they going to share their Kit Kats?
Question about the play that you can ask either Anna Shapiro, who's directing it, or Tracy Letts, who wrote it and is starring in it. There's no question you can ask that they can't answer. If there is an answer to be had, they will have it together. And it's also just really fun and inspiring sitting in a room with two people who are titans of their industry and also geniuses. I mean, it's really inspiring and it's a lot of fun.
Oh gosh. The best part about being in High School Musical, the musical series, is all of the people that I get to work with. They are all my best friends. They teach me so much about acting and film and music and writing. I'm just so happy to be there.
When I did hear they were doing it in London, and I desperately wanted to go and see it, I knew that Marianne was directing it, and so I was just over the moon about it and hoping it would come here so that I could see it. That's kind of as far as my brain went at the beginning, and then when I heard that it was transferring and maybe there might be a new cast, then I was like, oh, maybe.
Unbelievable. I was pooping my pants. I couldn't believe it. I saw this show when I was 14 years old. It was the first Sondheim show I ever saw. It changed my life. It made me want to be an actor, and I can't believe that I'm truly, man.
I know, that's amazing. I didn't know that. Oh, we're having a moment.
We're getting this happy. Yeah, it's a real honor to be a part of the show's legacy and to be a part of such a revolutionary take on an already revolutionary show. It's very, very cool.
Everything I imagined, and it was one of the best processes that I've ever gone through, because Marianne is generous and it's a safe environment. She's funny, she's incredibly creative, she's incredibly smart, and she has a concept.
Kind of off the charts.
Yeah.
We're pretty excited. Yeah.
You've just never seen a show like this before, and to know that you get to be a part of it from the ground up, it just feels so special. It's one thing to be on Broadway, but it's another thing to be able to actually be a part of like the building blocks of what this show has become.
My favorite part of the show will always be the opening.
Yeah.
When we first come out and everyone's in their spotlight, the anticipation from the music and the track that we have. I was able to watch the show when we were just in Canada one night, and I saw it in London when I was there over the summer, so I had seen the show, but it was just really overwhelming because there is a lot happening. But when I saw it again in Canada with my people up there doing the show, my mouth was hanging open the whole time. And I know how it goes. I know what happens next, but I still sat there the whole time just like I could not, between our costumes and the lights and the choreography and how the show kicks off. It's just so exciting, and that is my favorite part every night, to hear the audience reacting to that moment.
iHeartRadio Broadway, driven by Mercedes-Benz. The best or nothing.